My name is Kari. I'm 34 years old and I live in Estonia. My mother was diagnosed with CBD 6 years ago. I remember Googling the disease and I found very little to almost no information. I was looking to find someone with the same disease to contact and ask for guidance, experience, and any advice. My main concern was that my mother was so young.
She was outgoing, active, a very successful businesswoman who had decided to take time for herself and travel. So she quit her job, started partying, and lived alone. I think that's when her downfall started. The disease itself started with pain in her left wrist. The pain was almost unbearable. She would describe it as constant pins and needles, but painful. I couldn't understand what was wrong. We looked for the answer years, visited almost every health professional there is, from neurologists to Chinese medicine, but all of them thought of different reasons why it was happening. The first neurologist thought it had something to do with her neck, so he told us to go to a chiropractor. That's where the diagnosis journey began. The chiropractor was very concerned because my mother couldn't understand even the easiest exercises, and she called me personally to tell me that something else is going on with her. She advised me to go to a neuropsychologist, and that's exactly what we did. There she had to do the dementia test, draw a clock, answer questions, etc. I was shocked when I saw her drawing of the clock, and I realized something was very wrong. Fast forward 6 months, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, but her pain in the wrist didn't go away, and I couldn't give up. Then we got a recommendation to visit another neurologist, and after several tests and MRIs, she was diagnosed with CBD. I remember sitting across the doctor and asking what the prognosis was, and she told me 6 years. Then I asked how will a person with CBD usually die, and she replied that they usually forget how to swallow, so they suffocate. I was 29 years old. She was 52. Fast forward 6 years, she won her battle with this awful disease on the 25th of October 2024. She was 58 years old. The downfall of her last year was very fast. Within those 12 months, she forgot almost all of her skills. Going to the toilet, eating, walking, talking, and finally, swallowing. I'm sharing my journey because being a part of CBD Facebook groups has made me feel understood for the first time in 6 years. When my mother was diagnosed, those groups didn't exist yet, and I have never felt more alone.